Hopefully you remember how to insert this picture here with the new triangle. Insert, screenshot, click on this, and that was the last triangle we did. I might recommend hitting the right arrow and then hitting enter and define steps to keep the line feature active, which was double click the feature. Whatever notes you want to make it helpful for you. Ideally, these Word documents are going to be tricks on how you did things. So you can make notes to yourself below these on what you learned from that lesson so that you'll remember how to do it next time. All right, that was demo number 3. We're going to do demo number 4. Creating a rectangle using profile feature. I must have missed the I there or something. Okay, so it's getting kind of close to the other one. I think we'll be all right. All right, I'm gonna click enter, and this is where it's gonna hit the next picture. So go back to CATIA using the Alt Tab button or the feature on the bottom. Let's zoom out a little bit so I can see where the yellow axis. I always like to know about where the yellow axis is. I don't want to work below this line. I don't want to work to the left of this line. I want to stay in quadrant number 1. Quadrant number 1 is 0 to 90. Quadrant 2 is 90 to 180. Quadrant 3 is 180 to 270. And quadrant 4 is 270 to 360. So we're working in only quadrant 1, and we're going to do that delete trick. So I'm going to delete that out, and I'm going to use this feature here called Profile. Under Profile, I'm just going to start here at the 3-2 position. Okay, so I want to make sure I'm starting at 3-2 position. Now, hopefully this is your default, but just in case this hasn't been working, I should have brought up the action pad. And under the action pad, you want to make sure that snap to grid is on. The grid is on. If I turn that off, I can't see the grid. Snap to grid allows me to work right to the grid. Okay, so with that on, we're going to start here at 3 and 2. Click a position. I'm going to go up 2 inches. So that's 3 and 4. Also, you'll notice the tool palette. If you have 2 screens, it might be on another screen. The tool palette is showing me the location is at 3 and 4. And it's telling me the line is 2 inches long and it's at 90 degrees. I'm getting that from these here. So I'm just going to click a position, and it's just like the line feature, it just stays on. I'm going to come over here, and you can see that it's now a coordinate of 7 and 4. The length of the line is 4 inches. The angle is 0 degrees. So it's like a protractor. Going in the 3 o'clock position is 0 degrees. Going from 3 o'clock back to 12 o'clock counterclockwise is 90 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to click here, and I'm going to go straight down. Guess what? That's going to be 270 degrees. And that's going to be 2 inches long and a position of 7 and 2. Click a position, and I'm sliding over. I'm now going 180 degrees. Always referencing the quadrant. So if I'm going, and H is going this way, that's 0. V is 90. H is 180 in the negative direction. V is 270. Okay? And it's not 360, it's 0 if it's going horizontal in the positive direction. So I just click a position, and congratulations, you've created a rectangle. What I want you to notice is you go to geometry, you can see you've got 4 lines and 4 points. All right, I want you to open your tree just like I did. You should see that you have parallelism, so I can grab this and move this down as you learned in modifying the specification tree. Okay, grab that bar. I can see the four constraints. Notice that there's parallel, but they say H and V. I've got parallel to the horizontal axis, parallel to the vertical axis. 4 lines and 4 points, creating a rectangle using the profile feature. Probably one of the most common features in the sketch workbench. Let's take a picture of that. So I'm going to go to Insert, Screenshot, and grab that picture. Okay. Make notes for yourself. Anything that you think you might need to note so you remember how to complete a step. All right. Next one is going to be Demo 5. Problems with working on the axis. Okay, we'll do that in the next demo.